What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer. I'm Spencer. That's Kevin. We make videos.
Yep.
So we're doing a part 2 of our... We haven't done Tattoo Thursday in a while, but we're doing part 2 to our most popular episode of Tattoo Thursday, which was Yu-Gi-Oh! Tattoos. Duel Monsters, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Remember that show?
You know what I mean?
That thing bleeding to the, you know what I mean?
Walkie slush.
That thing bleeding, P.
But I got my first Yu-Gi-Oh! Tattoo, and I got a really big tattoo. Well,
It's pretty big.
it's pretty big, yeah. I mean, it covers like the first half of my calf muscle.
It's pretty beefy.
So I'm gonna pull up an image right now. Editing, you know what I mean?
Thing stinks.
But yeah,
D tier.
I wanted to talk about my tattoo, and I thought the best way to address it would be a tattoo tier list. So as you guys see on the screen right now, it's a really big Exodia piece. It goes down the side of my leg there. Basically,
Everyone knows the best way to show off your tattoo is to show how much better it is than everyone
so
else's.
I'm gonna be putting mine in S tier, and all the other tattoos will not go in
Yeah.
S tier, basically signaling that mine is by far the best. But so my initial theory when I got this, as you guys know, I have my first tattoo, which I'll put a picture up right now on my thigh. It was kind of my starting point. I want a sleeve full of anime manga panels, and I wanted to do this one next. So it was kind of dedicated to do this one. This is like pretty much my main piece that I want. Like, this is going to be the biggest tattoo I think that I get.
What do you like, Yu-Gi-Oh or something?
I do, as you guys may know, as we're getting close to 1,000 subscribers. And so I was going to put it there, but obviously the piece is really big. The only way to make it possible was to blow it up, and I just couldn't really fit it on the back of my leg or the side of my leg. It was a flat surface, but it's also a really painful area, and there's a lot of small details you can see. So it didn't happen that way, and I had to put it, basically here behind my leg there and kind of up to my shin. Obviously, I think it turned out pretty well.
It looks pretty cool.
I will say this, for people getting tattoos, it doesn't feel good.
Shout out to Jordan from Americana, by the way.
Americana in Las Vegas, which is where basically Las Vegas is the ecosystem or like the main hub for Yu-Gi-Oh! Content creators.
So, huh?
Yeah, a lot of big guys are out there. I met a couple. I didn't introduce myself at the time because I had like 200 subscribers. I was like, hey, I'm also, I'm pretty big into this too, but I'm getting there. I will at some point be able to introduce myself as Blue Milk Boys Gaming, and that'll actually mean something. But so yeah, but there's a lot of guys out here, and I just wanted to make a big splash. I've obviously been wanting to do this for a long time. It was my birthday. I got it done. And as you guys can see, the detail on it is just insane. The white really punches the whole piece out. That's kind of the first thing that a lot of people say is how well the white is placed. It's kind of around Exodia, partly around Blue Eyes, Ultimate White Dragon. So I think it all just kind of it worked out. I didn't want to go any bigger than this, and I don't think it needed to. But I couldn't be happier with the tattoo that I got. I think it's bananas.
Some solid inkage you got going on there.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys can let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. I think it's it's the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Tattoo I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
I don't think anyone has ever other than what's my guy's name, Takahashi, who made Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think anyone's drawn Yu-Gi-Oh! Better than that. Than that guy.
I mean, this looks better than the original, honestly. But no, I'm just joking.
Yeah, that guy's a bum.
So we'll move on to tattoo number 2 for Tattoo Thursday. Another Exodia piece. I thought might as well let's do a 1-for-1 comparison here. What's your initial reaction to what you're seeing here?
I really like the idea of this tattoo, but it does look really poopy.
What about it don't you like?
I like him coming out of the card, and I like the hands. Those are really detailed, but then you kind of just the line work's really inconsistent. It's weird. There's no tasteful thickness of the lines.
Is that how you describe? I also don't. Is Exodia really that buff? He's like a 6-pack and literally massive arms.
I mean, that part's that's kind of the artist style. It's just the line work on this is just not very good. If I didn't know this was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card underneath him, I would be like, what the fuck is all of this shit underneath his hands?
Yeah, and it does curve around his. Well, obviously it has to curve around your arm because your arm curves around. But you see in the bottom part here, kind of where it just it feels like it just goes in a weird kind of direction. I don't know. It's not meant to be.
Yeah, there's supposed to have depth there, and you don't have any depth, so it just looks like a not straight line.
Yeah, I agree. So
This is a C tier tattoo because there are things about it that I like.
Yeah, I think the idea is pretty decent actually, but the execution maybe just didn't work out in the end there. Okay, so we'll go to kind of a crazy
Holy
piece.
shit.
This is Egyptian god stuff, obviously.
Oh fuck, that's crazy.
So Obelisk takes up the majority of the arm, but then you also just like,
That's
Oh,
for
that's his
sure.
fist.
That's for sure
You know what?
Exodia.
oh yeah, you guess you're right. It almost looks like Obelisk, but I only reason I say that is because Slifer there at the bottom. It's actually on the fist. Like for a second, I thought it was like just this like long arm piece, but no, like this guy's fist is Slifer, the sky
That's
dragon.
intense. Yeah. You thought this guy just had like a nub at the end of his arm.
I don't know what it was. I guess when I first looked at the picture, I thought like his fist was out here. I didn't realize that it ended here, and then it's like, yeah, like, that's what this guy's.
This is nuts. The negative space, like the negative color is crazy. Like the way they use that. Like this is fucking dope.
That's kind of wild, man.
That's dope as shit.
This is one of the only like real Yu-Gi-Oh sleeves I think we've looked at so far too. Like obviously this is a full-on sleeve.
There's a lot you can like do when you want to do like a Yu-Gi-Oh tattoo too, and it's like there's a bunch of different artworks for different.
There are 10,000 cards in the
Yeah,
game.
exactly.
Outside
to
of
hone
just
in on this,
the
man.
anime too.
I like this, man. This is fucking S tier for me.
S tier stuff
this is
for you?
fucking sick.
Hand tattoos are so weird to me, but obviously I'm not going to judge somebody for getting a hand tattoo. First of all, also whoever finds these like videos, and if you like have one of these tattoos and we say something bad about it, like, who cares ultimately? Because it's like don't.
I promise
like,
you,
art-
I have tattoos worse than the ones that I shit on. I promise you guys.
Yeah, it's just our opinion, and it's kind of fun. So it's like don't hold us like a grudge against us because we don't like your tattoo. You guys may not like my tattoo, but to that I say, all right.
I don't care.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. Duly noted and ignored.
Duly noted and ignored.
Okay, more Slife for the Sky Dragon. This one's colored.
This is fine.
I like this, but it's really good, of course, but it almost feels wasted that they didn't
Like
wrap
go
it
around the arm.
right? That was kind of my impression.
Well, I mean,
when
that's
first got
just
this
like
one.
I don't know. Like when I tried not to think about like where you can go with the concept of a tattoo. It's just
Yeah.
like this is clearly what this person wanted. So it's like I can only kind of judge it off of that, you know.
Well, this is
And
mega
it's fine.
solid to me. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good tattoo.
It doesn't. It's. I don't want to say it's not a splash. I mean, it does cover their entire.
It's kind of
arm.
got like they kind of took. I feel like the artist kind of took like a neo-traditional approach to it. Like it kind of has like a neo-traditional, like the shading, the way the light hits off of his Slifer's head.
That is one thing I will say about this.
the line works
coloring
pretty clean.
Is really really good in this. Like, it looks like the color. Like obviously they're gonna shade it to where it does look like that, but I don't know personally about what the color spectrum of ink
This is
looks like
gonna
in tattoos. You know
this
what I
is
mean?
gonna age pretty well.
It's like
I think
they were able to match that color really really well.
And
And
it
I think
looks-
that's awesome.
it looks packed in pretty well. I'll throw this in the B tier. This is dope.
B tier, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super solid. Definitely, can't be too mad at that. Okay, we'll going into
Jail.
Dark Magician Girl
Jail.
and
Jail. The jail tier. We should from every Tattoo Thursday, or any tier list, I think going forward, we should have a jail tier.
I actually kind of agree with you.
This
So
would
this
go-
is like one of the artworks for Dark Magician Girl, but
Still jail.
you know what? I'm actually gonna pull it up for us right now. I want to see like how is it actually a 1-for-1 rendition of it, or did they embellish some stuff? So let's see, because obviously she's mega thick in this, like in this artwork. So okay, let's keep going here. It's gotta be here.
This is
somewhere.
a dangerous game you're playing.
I-
This
I
dude just straight Googled Dark Magician Girl art on the work computer.
Yeah,
That's crazy, man.
this is probably my last video here.
We're getting cooked after this one.
Unbelievable. Okay. So as I'm looking at it, the one thing.
This is the Takahashi art. Okay.
So yeah, I knew it was of this, but I didn't know how close they went with it. And as I'm looking at it now,
It's pretty good.
yeah, no, it's definitely good. The only thing is the mouth, but I think that's just kind of how the mouth is designed, or like. You kind of see how there's like a little shading underneath the mouth.
blush, yeah.
We're getting into very specific.
This guy's
stuff,
fucking
obviously.
nitpicking like
I
crazy.
am for sure. But when I first looked at it, the face just looked weird to me. I don't know how you if that kind of caught your attention too, but the rest of it's really good. But
This is a good tattoo.
still jail.
Yeah, jail. Jail tier.
Still jail. Okay.
I'll throw in an A.
It's
it was a
good
tattoo.
though. It's good. We're mostly joking.
But still jail.
So this is
Oh,
morphing
fuck
jar. I'm
yeah,
pretty sure
that's
it's
sick.
called. Well, the detail in this, I can't even. I can't get over it. I'm gonna.
That's awesome.
But no, the shading is so good, and it's like even the teeth,
The
like hyper
colors,
realistic.
the colors packed in super well.
It's like it's even more vibrant than the actual color is.
Yeah, that's tight.
And 420, obviously, there just to be extra cool
Hell
about
yeah.
it. But
This is sick.
the darkness as it shades into like from the top, like going down, is just big fan of this
I
one.
really like this tattoo. I think it's S tier tattoo.
You want to go get this one?
Where are these tattoos been, man? We've done a couple of these, man, and like
I've been searching. Get with the program. Okay, so we're gonna go into.
interesting.
Well, this is Blue Eyes. What's your first impression?
Well, it's like obviously like the first thing your brain goes to is that like it kind of like the big head ass Blue Eyes, but I don't hate it. Like
In the original art, does Blue Eyes' tongue stick out? Did
I don't
have I
think
missed that in
so.
my entire life?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I thought my first impression was like it's the original artwork, obviously, and just like there's the original artwork. But I don't think so. Like I think they've definitely done some changes, and I'm not gonna say it's weird, but it is.
I like it, and that's pretty much the only thing nice thing I have to say, and that's like I can't tell you why I like it. It's just that it's probably just because it's Blue Eyes White Dragon.
It doesn't look bad. We can definitely say that. Like I look at that tattoo, it doesn't.
I
look
mean,
bad.
like, yeah, if I want to say everything that doesn't look good about this tattoo, you would be here forever. You know, like you could say, there are a million things you could say about any tattoo. I think.
Sure. Yeah. Obviously, for sure.
And so I don't know. Yeah, I like it. It's not the worst tattoo I've ever seen.
It's a tattoo.
This is not. It's not the worst
I think
tattoo
in
I've
our
seen on
tattoo
this.
tier list, we need to have a tier that says tattoo on there.
It's a tattoo for sure.
This is a tattoo.
No, but it's like I've seen tattoos way worse than that on this
No, I
on this
agree.
series alone.
Yeah. Okay. So where are you thinking?
We can throw that in the C tier.
Yeah,
It's not that great.
I tend to agree with you. Okay, so now there's a couple ones of Yugi here, and this is the first one we'll go into. So I'm looking at the outline of it, and then I look at the tattoo, and something I can't tell you what it looks different about the sketch in the actual tattoo. There
Here's
is
the
something
thing.
different about
I'm gonna
it.
break this down for you. Okay, so the one on the left, that's
Yes.
on a piece of paper.
Yes.
The other one, it's on someone's skin.
No, I agree. Okay, that is the biggest difference.
I'm saying that's probably why. Like that's probably why it looks a tad different. But this is a really good tattoo.
I like this one too.
It's nice and simple,
It is.
clean.
This one also goes in the tattoo list tier for
That's
me.
straight up a tattoo, huh?
What? I don't know.
It's just very simple. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
think
like
it'll
it.
heal well.
I don't know what else to say about it other than that something
put it
is
in
just
the
there's
B
something
tier.
about this tattoo that I just can't put my mind on. But okay, so we got another Yugi tattoo here. Might as well do a side by side comparison. Pretty much the same concept, but it just looks different. Well, of course it does, but different design. There's more of
The placement of this is not very good.
okay.
That's the thing I don't like about this tattoo.
I'll take that. So clearly, it's like on the inside thigh. When I'm looking at.
I don't
here.
like where they put this.
And it's really hot.
because the way that it wraps is like it just looks wonky. It just makes the puzzle look wonky.
Yeah, that's that for sure. It does look like pretty warped there. I know Yugi is like really skinny, but the arm also is like.
That's what I'm saying.
really
Like your
thin.
proportions are kind of the proportions are kind of weird. I feel like to understand, like I watch a lot of animation. We watch a lot to
Yeah, we
animation
do.
and stuff. So we'd like, I feel like it's like widely known in like the animation industry. It's like you have to be able to do this kind of stuff. You have to be able to like understand the anatomy of like human anatomy, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, the people's elbows I feel like aren't like this,
Yeah.
I don't know, like it's just weird.
He looks really good at the top, right?
Yeah.
In the head part.
the expression
that's
is
really,
dope.
Oh, great. Yeah, the seriousness of the eyes, obviously, of insane detail, like really good.
It's just I think the way where this was placed just makes it look wonky. Like the lines are clean. It's just I think they're always going to look weird because of where it's placed.
I think we can both agree that this person needs to go get their tattoo removed and
Yeah.
then just replaced.
Actually, just never get tattooed.
All right. I don't
Black
know.
out all of your skin.
C, I suppose, kind
It's
of
a
in.
C tier tattoo.
Yeah. This one is like not a personal favorite, but I So this is
a lot
Invocation.
going on
It's a
here.
fusion spell card.
I was about to say I don't even know what this card is.
And the artwork is really cool. And I know that not everybody likes normal summon Alistair. Search Invocation, link Almirage, link into Secure Guard to activate Invocation, go for Makava. I know that's a very overused like term and thing in Yu-Gi-Oh, but I think we can all agree, no matter how you feel about those like series of events, that the card Invocation, the artwork for it, is like really like one of the best card
This is
designs
cool
in
as shit.
Yu-Gi-Oh. The color they got, like making luminescent colors and tattoos, I can't imagine is very easy. In fact, I feel like it's probably
Making
like,
something
really,
look
really
like
hard.
it, like it's glowing.
Yeah, even though it's just like literally just ink on a tattoo. It isn't like a perfect circle. So like part of it is like, and part of it's probably being on your body, so it's gonna be warped a little bit. But overall, I feel like as I just look at it and I'm looking at it, directly, you want to go into the specifics. You're like, oh, this and that. But my first impression is that it looks really, really good.
Yeah, this is like the way it wraps around the. This looks like it's someone's thigh. It looks really, really good.
I definitely agree with you. Where would you place this?
I
in
don't know.
here?
Where would you put it?
Probably like in either A or
I'm
B.
thinking A. That's a good tattoo.
I think so too. Yeah, I
That
really
gave me
like
some
that
good
one.
chemicals when I looked at it.
That's good.
Whoa.
This one I just don't like. man.
Whoa. This person seems like I like that I can see this like other tattoos. This person looks like they get like shitty tattoos on purpose,
Yeah.
And it's like that's fine.
That's
I
a
have
style.
I have a couple,
Yeah, it's a style.
So it's like I don't know, like this is like a Lil Uzi Vert looking Yugi,
I don't really have an issue with like the design of it overall because it's like if that's what they're going
I
for.
I like how it's kind of like you have the playing around with the colors of his hair.
Yeah, no,
But
I
this
can-
is just an affront. To
it just
my
once you get
eyes,
down
I
to the
think.
chin area is when it really just kind of falls all
I
the way
just
apart
don't.
for me.
Yeah, I just don't like anything after his hair.
Clearly, this was hand drawn tattoo where you just like really.
they freehanded it.
Yeah, no, for sure you can tell. I guess it has to be put in D. Like it's just not a good looking tattoo.
I'd put it in C. Because there are things I like about it. D tier tattoos are tattoos that I
don't even know if I
cannot
have any
find
D tier for
nice
you.
things to say about.
This is one of my personal favorites. This next one, it might be my favorite other than my tattoo, obviously. But so before I go too far into it, I love like tattoos that are references that are placed exactly where they were like in that reference. So not just like getting the reference, but like putting them in like accurate places. I love tattoos like this, and that's exactly what this person did. Don't know why they didn't go for the end part of it in the lower back, but obviously the majority of what was in here is on there, and I think it looks amazing.
This is interesting.
Yeah, I know we
the
disagree on
thing
this
is,
point, definitely.
Because I hate this tattoo.
Yeah, I know. I
hate it. I hate it a lot.
We're fundamentally opposed to the idea. I love this stuff. You don't. Why don't
There's
you like
just
it?
like I don't know. Like I feel like you could have done this well. It's like you can't. Okay, this is a tattoo on an anime character, right?
Yes.
So you would have to assume that if this anime character is supposed to kind of like have real life features, you know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to be able to picture this as a human in the same way that like you and I are human, right? Like I'm not looking at Merrick here and I'm thinking like he's an alien and I can't have an understanding of his like physiology or anatomy. So I'm saying it's like that's supposed to be a real guy. I feel like if this was a real person, that tattoo would not look that way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so he just like took it pretty much the same style and just slapped it on his back. And I don't think it translates very well.
What would you have changed?
The thickness of the lines, I
the
probably
thickness
would
up
have
top
like
is pretty damn thick.
like the wings up here.
Yeah.
Definitely would have just like I don't know, man. The lines are so fucking thick, man.
They are. It reminds me of that My Hero tattoo.
It's just like dude. It's just like it looks like the thick Sharpie, like the big boy Sharpie.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and I feel like if you went lighter on that, like the shit's gonna be there. Like that is packed in there. It's very black, so that's not gonna. You're not gonna have legibility issues with this. I feel like, but Jesus Christ, it screams at you, man.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. It's just like I feel like when you go super thick with the lines, they should be. There's no reason for it not to look absolutely symmetrical, and I don't like immediately get that vibe from it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like this tattoo.
What's your final verdict? Where would you put this on the list here?
I can't find something I like about it, so I would put it in the D tier.
Really?
But that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
it's like I
wouldn't
know
do
you
that.
like.
I'd put it
a
at least.
lot.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm in love with it, but I just like reference tattoos like a whole lot. Okay, so we're coming down to the last 5 here. This is like a kind of.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know if this is done yet because it kind of just. Well, it could be, but it's definitely just like the outline part of it, and then some of the. Like,
I don't know if they're gonna go back and shade this, but I like.
yeah.
The line work
So
of it.
there's no shading here. Shading obviously does a lot for tattoos, but nonetheless, I feel like the line work here is like
It's super
fantastic. Clean. You got Karibo, you have Time Wizard, you got Baby Dragon.
I like when you can kind of create dimensions just by the line work. Like, obviously shading adds a whole bunch of dimension to a tattoo. But when I can kind of see depth and it's mostly just line work, I think that's really good line work. So this is a really good tattoo.
I like they're like layered tattoos, and obviously it's just like on flat skin. So the fact that it even portrays something like that, I think, is really neat. And they all look really, really good.
I really like the puzzle, like all the accents around it. That's
Sure,
really
yeah,
sick.
it's a little like it's exaggerated. There's like
Yeah.
lines outside of it on the top there, and it looks like they're like falling out of something. There's like chunks like on the sides and on top of the thing. So it's just
It's
all these
falling
extra
debris
elements.
around my tattoo.
Yeah,
that's
just
fucking
like
cool.
it's just here. Like here's this tattoo. Tattoos. Here it is. That's what this tattoo says. where do I
I'll
think,
throw it an A.
yeah, I think so too.
That's
That's kind of what I was thinking as well. I like that. This one's wild.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, well, the piece by the neck.
That is hardcore.
I don't really know. Like if that's. I think they may have already had that, and then they.
Looks like a scare. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was definitely there before.
Well, yeah, because I guess the colors are even different too. But I think Monster Reborn's there by the neck, dude, and by the Adam's apple too. I don't know how this person endured the pain of this tattoo, but
Oh my god, dude, getting your Adam's apple tattooed.
yeah, I can't even. I don't know what to think about it because my
Jesus.
tattoo hurts so bad. But Slifer the Sky Dragon, blue eyes, facing off against one another with a Millennium Puzzle at the bottom. Like this is insane.
I like that they didn't really try to go for the art style of the
Sure,
anime.
yeah.
Because this is a fucking like huge chest piece, and I think the way they want this person it's very consistent with the It's consistent with the style of the tattoo that he already had.
Right. Very important.
And so it doesn't look. That's what I'm saying. It looks like it blends really nice. Like it looks like one cohesive piece, and so that's what I really like about it. This is sick.
The one thing it's just a personal thing too, is like the little shading by the mouths and stuff. It just feels like they're just, I don't know. It just looks weird to me for some reason. I don't like. It just doesn't look like it's actually shaded for some. I don't know. It's weird.
This
me.
is very fresh too. This guy's
Oh,
got some
yeah.
discoloration. Like
No,
his
no
skin's
doubt.
a little red, but
I can't deny how good this tattoo
This
looks.
is
though.
sick.
Yeah, like I said, that's just a personal preference.
I'll throw
type
that
of
in
thing.
A tier.
A tier for you. Got it. Okay, so there's just a few more. We might as well go as classic as humanly possible. It's a colored Yugi and Dark Magician tattoo. It's about as classic as
Tattoo
it can
tier,
possibly get.
man.
This
This is a tattoo.
This is someone went into a tattoo shop. They said, "I want
This is
tattoo."
what I want, and that's what they got.
Yeah.
And you can't be mad at it. I'm sure this person's very happy with it.
Now I'm not don't like. There's so many anime tattoos that look like this, and so it makes sense.
It's a very popular style.
And it's just the color of it too. It's like I've seen so many Dragon Ball Z tattoos that look like this, and they're colored exactly the
reminds
same way.
me of Michaela Baden-Ackerman style. If you guys watch the Inked videos.
Mm. The shading on Yugi's face and Dark Magician's
Oh,
face
it's sick.
is dumb sick. Like that looks so good, right? The tattoo looks amazing.
It's a tattoo.
It's a tattoo. It's going in A tier. for
Dude,
me.
if you told me that it's not a tattoo, I would have to debate with you and tell you that you're wrong.
Right.
Because that certainly is one.
A couple more.
What the fuck?
This is Jinzo, and yeah. this-
Okay, so the fact that I didn't know that immediately was an issue because I had context going in. Like I knew this was a Yu-Gi-Oh tattoo,
This
and the
l-
fact that I couldn't tell what it was right away, I think is points off.
the thing for this is that it reminds me, like when you're a kid and you have coloring books and it's like from your favorite shows and you color them in. Like I feel like because the images aren't
This
made from
does
the
look like
anime
a
or from the
coloring
manga.
book,
It's
yeah.
like the American coloring book of Joey with Jinzo.
The proportions of this look very bizarre. like his wrist looks bigger than his head.
Look how big.
I don't know, like, and that
Well,
must
and
be
it's
like,
supposed to
yeah,
be
this
that,
is the
like-
line work too. This is line work too, but
Right.
like, I I don't know, man. I kind of want to see how this looks like shaded, but I kind of don't have a whole lot of hope for it because, like I said, the proportions of this are strange.
It's just so like
He's like, you're doing a lot, dude. It's just
Yeah.
like,
I like the part of Jinzo coming out like that part. at
like
the
I'm
bottom looks
curious
really
to
good.
see how Joey, like how much of that detail is preserved in Joey's face because it's like there's a lot of very small lines
There
there.
it is. I can't tell where. I guess this is. I guess it's someone's the top of their arm, but
It looks like a bicep tat. I don't like it.
yeah, this is a tattoo.
I don't like it.
This is a tattoo, but it's like it's in like.
I'll throw in a C tier, man. I don't like it very much.
Yeah, I agree. This last one, we both really
Okay,
like.
here we go.
We always talk about Toon tattoos
fuck
and how
yeah.
good they always look, and this one's no exception.
That's what I'm saying. It's American. It's basically just like I feel like Takahashi made the Toon monsters just so people could get American traditional tattoos.
He sacrificed that
This
for
is
us.
fucking sick. This
It's
is
amazing.
awesome.
Toon Blue Eyes is like the best looking Toon card as well. Like,
The way the
for
white,
me.
like dude, just the coloring, the shading on it is really really dope. The white, like the whites on top of like the bridge of his like head.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude. The purple in the background looks really really good
Again, it's
as a contrast.
It's layered, which is amazing. That's the best part. Like,
Oh wow,
it's-
it's like not even finished too. That's
oh
cool.
yeah, there definitely looks like there's like the Dark Magician on the
Yeah.
other side, so it's gonna wrap around. But just looking at this part, I mean, those lines too. I mean, look at this, the lines around the stars.
That's
Like that's
very
just
cool.
insane. Like the detail that they were able to put into that, and how well. Look at the book. It's shaded green, but it still has like the
It's got
symbols
some
on there.
There's some depth to it too. There,
Dumb good,
really
dude.
nice.
Yeah, and it's funny to look at the snake tattoo at the bottom because it just like it looks like a lot worse than this. Like, no offense to this person, but you know what I mean. It looks like this is like their first tattoo, and they're like, I think I should get really good tattoos now. And then they did that, and they have really good tattoos. But I'm sure it
I like
means
this
something. really
S. This is
special.
dope.
Oh, for sure, yeah. So that was the last tattoo. It is going in S tier. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think about my tattoo. Let you know what you think about the other tattoos. Did we miss any? Are you guys mad about where we place some of these? But other than that, I think that's going to do it.
Do you
for
guys
today's
think we
video.
upheld the artistic integrity of the art of tattooing?
It's a
Do
pretty
you guys
good
think
question.
Do you guys think we evaluated these tattoos in good faith? All of these questions, I feel like you need to ponder before you engage with this video, huh?
I feel like we're going to get some. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll find out. All right. We'll see you guys next time.